Hey everyone, this is Laurel with Guided by Love, and I'm here for you every day. And I am going to do a daily angel message. If you, I want to thank all of you for being here and being part of this soul family. If you saw the setup I had, you would laugh so hard. I just ordered a phone holder with a light for doing readings because I thought, I'm investing a lot of time and a lot of energy, and I want to make it really the best, and so I can't wait to get it. It's coming Saturday, so I'm so excited. Ooh. um so yeah, there's my light above, but yeah, this is so crazy, but anyway, we'll try to make it work best we can. But anyway, I'm here and I'm happy to be here with all of you. Welcome if this is your first time on the channel, and welcome if you're coming back again and again. So I'm going to get a blessing for the day using the Blessed Be cards by Lucy Cavendish. And then I'm going to get general messages from the Animal Tarot deck, and I love this. It's by Bradley Valentine, Doreen Virtue. It's a wonderful, beautiful deck. I've used it for years, and it's just a great deck to have. So anyway, here we go. What is the blessing? Holy Spirit. Oh, and this is the new moon. I want to tell everybody, I decided I'm going to try to make it a short video, but I'm deciding to do a special new moon informational, because I found some really amazing information, and it coincides with the readings that I've been doing. And it links the Mercury retrograde, which is July 17th to August 11th. It links that with the new moon, and so I want to I want to try to link it all together for you. So I found some really good info, so I want to do a separate video on that, so keep your eyes peeled for that tomorrow. And then so yeah, and also I always forget to mention this, if you'd like a personal reading with me, you can email me at tch4tomorrow@gmail.com. All right, so let's get busy. What is the blessing, Holy Spirit, angels, and guides for this day for everyone? Ooh, and we have a blessing for solace and hope. That's wonderful. It's a 41, which equals 5. And so, she's in this white robe of purity, and it could be a he too. If I ever say she, just take it as, it resonates with you. Could be a he, but they're in this white robe of purity, with some of the blue from Archangel Michael, and I do feel like he's been coming in to give us strength. Yeah, especially yesterday, coming in to give us strength. And I had to look at this twice. I am seeing like a bird here. Can you see that? I'm seeing like the white snowy owls. That's what I'm seeing right there, because I had to turn and look, and so I'm seeing a white snowy owl there. So this is, a blessing of solace and hope, but this is wisdom coming in with this blessing. So really, really, and I feel like this is it's like it's spiraling up. There's some healing coming in, healing energy, that purifying energy coming in, and coming, and what's not serving you leaving. But this is definitely wisdom as well. So beautiful blessing for today, the new moon. And we're in Mercury retrograde. The new moon is in Leo, which I'll talk about further on my video. So I think you guys will find it interesting, so watch for that. What are the messages from the Animal Tarot deck for this new moon in Leo today, or whenever you see this? It's meant for you. What are the messages for everyone for this daily angel? And we got, wow, 3 cards came out of the top of the deck. Okay. Oop, and we got another one here. on another one. I'm getting that song. Another one bites the dust. And another one gone, and another one gone. Another one bites the dust. Woo-hoo! That could be like cycles closing, doors closing. Boom, another one gone. So you can use that song as kind of to lighten yourself up as you close a door, as you close a cycle. Another one gone, another one gone. Another one bites the dust. Woo-hoo! Oh my gosh. Okay, that just came in. So at the bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Pentacles. And this is, there's a card in the deck that, it's funny, there's a bird holding this. There's a card in one of the tarot decks. It shows the Ace of Pentacles as, they're like stacking the pentacles. They have some on the lower level, and then they're starting to stack them up higher. And I always see that as the way this is a kiwi, by the way. I believe that's an Australian bird, but some of you might have a connection to Australia possibly. But this is, a gift coming in from God. And this could be, there's the feather floating there, and the fact that a messenger is holding it. This is a gift coming from God, but this is success, in your prosperity. This is something coming in to help you with debts, with, bringing in money. And it may be coming, you may start a new stream of income, and that is, it may open a new path for you. So don't be afraid to walk through any doors that open for you. And this says, it says, in return for heaven's help, share the blessings with others through donations of time or money, or, so this is service, because this is a six of autumn, six of Six of autumn. This is service, service, home and family. So this is helping people, helping soul family out. If someone needs an ear to listen to, this is, if you can brighten someone's day by bringing them a hot chocolate or a chai tea, do it. And, little things like that that will brighten someone's day, and let them know that, they are loved, or giving them a message of encouragement. So, but yeah, service definitely is at that's the overall message. So we have the King of Winter, and this is the King of Swords, the humpback whale. And this is, this is the energy of intelligence, of imperialness, the king, meaning you're head of your realm, respected, unemotional. This is, having that sword and not being afraid to cut out anything that no longer serves you, but also being respectful in the way that you do that. Your intelligence, being able to, humpback whales are very good communicators. They communicate like telepathically or through sound. I believe it's through sound signals. So this is, acting professionally and communicating, using your best communication skills with others. And, if you need to find an expert on something to support you in your journey, then by all means turn to an expert. Okay? And, definitely it's saying that as well. And then we have the Magician, which is the unicorn. This is magic in the air. You can manifest anything you need to be successful. So this is, showing you the power that you have within, And this is an eternal, your spirit is eternal, it's everlasting. We are in these, I remember hearing one reader refer to as meat suits. And, we're here on earth learning these lessons, but we're spiritual beings having that human experience. And our spirit, even though our physical body eventually gives out, our spirit continues to live on. And that's the symbol, the eternal symbol above. And manifesting, we have the power to manifest whatever we want by visualizing in our mind, by saying a positive gratitude affirmation about it, and by feeling what it feels like. And if you want to see examples of this, watch the show The Secret, the movie The Secret. There are examples in there, and it's incredible. And then we have, so this is being the magician of your own life, because this is one, leadership. So taking the lead in your own life, manifesting, focusing on what you want to see. And then we have the Three of Cups. This is the hummingbird. This is celebration and joy, coming in. This is celebration for how far you've come, for the decisions, the choices that you've made on your path, of light. And this is, this could also be, it's cherishing those you love. It's, having more moments in your life of celebration, of love. It could be something as simple as, holding a baby for some of you. For me, that is just like, oh my gosh, I feel so blessed and so much love. But it could be as simple as holding a baby. It could be sharing a board game, doing a board game with someone, It could be, reading a book and sharing your thoughts with someone else about the book. Whatever it is, it's celebrating the little things in life that can bring so much joy. We forget to do that along the way. We get so focused on the trivial things, and we forget to celebrate magical moments like that. So celebrate. And this could be like weddings, births, graduations, celebrating those moments as well. And celebrating the moments on our path. It's like I started out with that song, Another One Bites the Dust, using music to help celebrate. And then we have Six of Cups. Wow, this is a goose. And it's so interesting that the water tower is here. Oh my gosh, I'm going to take a short clip of a water tower nearby. Oh my gosh, it's so phenomenal. I just noticed it tonight for the first time. I knew there was one close by, but I was like, wow. I mean, it just, spirit just stuck it out in my vision. And what came to me is that some towers are there to support us in change. It's not a tower that's going to crumble. It's a tower that is erected to help with change, to help make a change. And this is a water tower for a town, so it holds all this nutrient-rich water that normally wouldn't be there for the town if they didn't have the tower. So, just think about that. Not all towers are crumbled. There are, good things erected in the midst of change that allow, that help to support us through that change. And the goose, this is the loving care of children, may be important to some of you. People from your childhood, old memories are healed through this energy. It's it's really reviving your childhood dreams. If you think about what was your favorite story as a child, what was your favorite what was your favorite fairy tale story as a child, or superhero story as a child? I saw a man. It was so cute, you guys. And I commented to him. I say, I was walking into this park, and here is this guy. He's in like his 70s, and he's on this motorcycle. It was so cute, and he's wearing this. He's wearing this helmet. It was like striped, red or blue, white and blue, and then it had big white stars, and then it had like red and white stripes on top. And I said, "Oh, is that like an Evil Knievel?" An Evil Knievel, like the stunt guy. Is that like an Evil Knievel helmet? And he looked at me and he's like, "No, it's a Captain America helmet." And he said, "I found it and I just had to buy it." And I said, "Well, it's really nice." But, he was living out one of his, childhood dreams through having that helmet. I just thought it was so cute. But anyway, so think about what are, you know, take you back. This is connecting with your inner child too. So I love this. And it's, opening up to feeling with your inner child, feeling, thinking about that, and what were the feelings that you had when you thought about or when you watched that, that fairy tale or that superhero. And it's like embodying that, in this energy. And then we have the Four of Spring. We have the otter. I love this card. The otters are so playful. This past winter, I got to watch them play on the river, and it was so magical. Actually, they were fishing, and then they'd catch the fish and they'd pull it up on the ice, and they would sit there and eat it, and then they'd play. So the otter is, it's time to kick back, relax, and celebrate. Again, that word celebrate all that you've accomplished and find the joy in the journey. This is finding joy arises from success in completion of projects, the ending of cycles, or, a very happy home life. This is sharing your success with your soul family. So don't be afraid to write in the comments a success that you've had that you're really proud of. I know a lot of you out there have had that success, and so don't be afraid to share it. And this is a 4, which is stability, security, safety. And then I just noticed I'm at 18 minutes. I'm like, wow, this goes fast. The Ace of Summer. This has the beautiful white dove, which is a sign of union if you're a twin flame. This is a beautiful, or peace. Could be, one subscriber said that it reminds her of God, a symbol of God, the creator, but it's the beginning of new emotional experiences. This is in romantic love. This is the rebirth of relationship connections. This is deepening your relationship connections. And, it's that cup of love. It's pouring into yourself, and therefore you pour out to others. And I got a message about that yesterday from Archangel Sandalphon. And, so if you haven't watched yesterday's Daily Angel message, check it out. But this is also, it's like pouring into yourself, filling your cup by connecting with spirit, sitting silently, and just letting, that energy come in. And when you fill your cup by nurturing yourself, your inner child, you're able to give that to others, and and you have that reciprocated. Okay, when you receive, you give. When you give, you receive. So I'm going to leave it there. I hope this helped, and I am wishing you guys such a magical new moon, and I'm going to try to get that video out for you tomorrow. So I am wishing you the best. Namaste.